Well, I want to think that the Southeast and Mars is going to vote for Tinubu in 2027.
It can never happen. Look,
what Jules Okalu said, I'm working assiduously to ensure that Abia State votes Southeast. So, Hope votes Tinubu. Hope Uzodinma is there, APC. Mwifuru is there, APC. Chukwu Masoludo has been supporting the president, APC.
It is not possible.
And Mba is neither here nor there. Nobody knows what will happen before 2027. So, the site is also captured by the APC.
Mr. Okoro, you don't know the Igbo man, no. You know, the mistake these people are making is because they don't understand the people they are leading. They are supposed to be leading. The Igbo man is independent minded. Is that not a fact?
Okay.
Good. You cannot, lead him like a goat. So go and eat grass somewhere. He will tell you, no, that's not what I want.
Will Southeast really vote the APC in 2027? And I think the question was thrown at him was that why will the Southeast vote for APC in 2027? Even the PDP. Why would the Southeast on its own just decide to vote for either APC or PDP? What has APC and PDP done for the Southeast to vote them? Let me give you the history. In 2015, because of how the politics was, the Southeast threw all its baskets into supporting Goodluck Jonathan. Incidentally, the election was lost and won, allegedly. And Buhari took over. When Buhari came, I know one of the significant meetings, or is it interview he had abroad or so, they asked him how he's going to treat those who didn't vote for him. He said you don't expect him to give people appointments who gave him 95% and expect him to give him 5%. And then his spokespeople tried to parry it and say that's not really what he said. But in his actions, in his, utterances, and in his every damn thing, he showed the hatred he has for the Southeasterners. Whether it is hatred of primordial sentiment or hatred of the future or hatred he has always had for the Igbos, which he played and showed out in the 2020, from 2015 all the way to 2023. From appointments to infrastructure, just name it. Everything was just skewed against the Igbos. Because again, there's a Fulani man who leads and a Yoruba man who is vice president in him. And so because of that, they feel they can do and undo. And so it happens that in other climes, I see where parties lose election in a particular zone, and what they do is to do everything possible to get them back, to see if they can get their votes, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. Maybe how do you do things to get them on board? But instead, he largely isolated them. In fact, if there's a way he can even, if there's a way he can, push people away, push this zone away from this country, he would do it. Somebody that referred to us as a dot in a circle, somebody who they were showing him, he was on Al Jazeera Live. They were showing him what armies did to our boys at Mall. Our boys at Onisha. They were showing him. He said he doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see. They should not show him. The woman was trying to show him. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't see. He doesn't care. The only way that you can express yourself under Buhari's regime is by being in his religion. And so because of that, whatever you do, and you are Nyamiri, that's what they call us. Nyamiri and Dodoya. You are nothing. You are nothing to him. You stayed 8 years, and your so-called Northwest was still ravaged. Your Katsina was still ravaged by insecurity. We had all sorts of insecurity, killings, kidnappings, brigandage, raping. How come the Northwest is not Dubai? How come the Northwest hasn't turned to Dubai with all your paraphernalia of government? All the people you appointed as ministers and people who you appointed as kitchen cabinet? I thought that by now the streets of Katsina and Kano would have been gold, or would have been tortured or improved with gold medals. But here we are. The zone Northwest is still ravaged with loads of poverty. We talk about child mortality, adult mortality, sickness, disease, it's north, poverty, everything. It is still northwest. And you are governor, you are president for 8 years, and with all the paraphernalia, nobody disturbed you. Look at it. Life. And so, they didn't do any of that. In 2023, one would have thought, now that the power is returning to the South, Northwest has finished, power coming to the South. Okay. Who hasn't gotten it? Southwest has gotten it. South has gotten it. Only Southeast hasn't gotten it. Because those concessions were made even in the past. Somebody will argue, but it's a different party now. It's PDP that is doing this zone thing. It's a different party. It's not the same party. Anybody can get it. It's democracy. Blah, 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 blah. Is it not the same democracy in 1999 where the Igbo man stepped down for Yoruba man to become, the presidential aspirant, aside from Obasanjo, who was also in the PDP? PDP and Olufalaye went to the poll so that whatever it is, at the end of the day, it will still be a Yoruba man that leads, because they are trying to appease Yoruba man in that June 1993 elections that was annulled. True or false? Because they felt that anger has continued. That anger of 1993, all the way, 1999, it was fulfilled, and a Yoruba man was giving the presidency on a platter. Take. How many times have the Nigerian state deliberately, the way they did for the Yorubas in 1999, done for the Igbos? How many times? How many times have that ever happened? It never happens, because after all, they are Igbos, they are defeated, they are decimated. Isn't it? Isn't that what is playing out? Is there no a grand plan to make sure that the Igbo man doesn't aspire to become the number one person in this country? Hasn't there been? That is the reason why El-Rufai is crying and gnashing his teeth. We had other people who are from the South who wanted to aspire to become president of this country. But no. They said, no, it won't work. It won't happen. We can't give it to Nyamiri. Why would you give it to Nyamiri? For what? Instead, let's even give it to Jagaban. Jagaban now is now showing them pepper, and they are regretting that. They're trying to align with an Igbo man that the gladly vilified. The one that is paying him own is this El-Rufai's own. El-Rufai opened his mouth. I'm sure that by now, if they showed it this video, that he said that Peter Obi is a Nollywood actor, he would swear that it's not him that even said it. Like Peter Obi, he cannot do well. He cannot do well in dropping an ocean in Lagos, and cannot do well. It's only in the Southeast he will do well. Not Central, he doesn't play. Northwest is doing zero. And now you are trying to align with Peter Obi. You are trying to call him for coalition. You are trying to get him on board. That is what you don't think when you talk most of the time. Now you want him for coalition. Now Jagaban is showing you pepper, but the paper that he's showing you, you are swearing in your head that this guy that I fix here, I'm going to remove him, even if it means putting Nyamiri. In fact, Nyamiri doesn't want. Nyamiri would put Jagaban back in 2027 if Peter B doesn't run in 2027. We'll vote APC rather than allow you people come back again, just like you did in 2015. Because these are the same deceits that they brought in 2015. The same deceit. Same people, Atiku, Amechi, El-Rufai, and then the G5 governors, which is Saraki. Yes, these are the same people who deceived most Nigerians in 2015 that Jonathan was the problem of this country. And then they removed them, and they now enthroned the one that is worse than Jonathan. Now they are regrouping the same people to come and enthrone somebody. Of course, using the hunger and starvation. That is the thing that I'm thinking that Jagaban does not know, or maybe he knows. He's just playing fool. The fool. He doesn't want to care. The only way to shut these people up, this guy, Tinubu has the power to shut these people up. There's one thing he would do, just one thing he would do. Well, light. Opposition will run. They will not even bother. Now, this video is not for Tinubu. It's not for Tinubu. It's not that I'm thinking that you are thinking I'm supporting. No way, I'm not supporting. But I'm just saying that the thought about the Southeast voting for the APC. These are the issues. These are the issues. So you don't give the opportunity to aspire in your party to become presidential candidate and support them, but you want them to vote for you. Make it make sense. Look at Atiku. Atiku finished a Northwesterner finished in 2023. He put up himself. He put up himself to be voted for the Northeast. So the Northeast will be voted for. Why? Isn't power supposed to be rotational? North and south. And other parties, whether opposition, must align with the system. A northerner cannot finish, and then you a northerner come again to want to aspire, whether you are in opposition or not. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to allow. If Atiku had supported Peter Obi in 2023, we won't be talking about Jagaban today. But now the thing is, the course is still clear. We're supposed to be talking about Atiku in 2027. He's coming out again in 2027. Instead of him to be aligning with Peter Obi and say, okay, Peter Obi, we've seen your numbers. We made a mistake in 2023. Can we correct this mistake? I will support you, die a minute. I will push my supporters to you. Endeavor you win 2027. Now 2031, because 4 years is for the South. There's still 4 years left. 2031. You give me the mandate and I will do 8 years, because I mean, of course, Atiku is still looking strong enough to go for 8 years come 2031, isn't it? That is exactly what I'm thinking, he should be doing. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Aligning with Peter Obi to come in to remove Jagaban, and then align with him to come back in 2031. That is what it should be. But now he wants to put up himself again to be voted for, and then put up himself again in 2031. Where is the strategy? Atiku, where is the strategy? And then you want the Southeast all of a sudden to come from nowhere to now vote you. It won't work. Southeast is not going to vote for PDP or APC. They will not. They will vote for Peter Obi because they feel a Southerner should take it, and not Jagaban. And if Peter Obi runs, even if Peter Obi runs on GDP, they will vote. They let the vote. Share the vote has. They said the vote is a waste. We wasted the vote. Have we died? Did we die? We have been in the opposition. We have been voting at the federal level since 2015. We say the vote is fine. As the Southeasterner is still the richest guys. They are not as poor as people who claim their birthright is leadership. So let's be clear on these issues. Let's be clear. I'm not out to sugarcoat anything. A few persons spoke about this thing about the Southeasterner voting. The Southeasterner are voting for APC in 2027. Let me know what you think. I would also love to hear from you as always. God bless.
Igbo man, I know. They are going to disappoint all these governors. Just wait. It's not that one that INEC will see somewhere and write vote for people like Hope Uzodinma and all that. No, it's going to be different. Remember what the North said. That is why I wanted their own to challenge Tinubu. Let me see how the North will allow Tinubu to rig election again, because they have made it clear. If this election is rigged again, there will be no Nigeria. So let me see how any INEC chairman will go and rig election in favor of Tinubu. If that's what they are banking on, it can never happen. So in a free and fair election, the Igbo man will never vote Tinubu or APC. We did it to Buhari, we do it again to Tinubu. Because one, what do we have? What inheritance do we have in Tinubu? What is that thing? What single thing Tinubu have done for the Igbo man that will say, yes, this one, in fact...
I understand that there are lots of federal projects in the Southeast now initiated by the current president.
Initiated, Abi?
Yes, undergoing...
hold on. The Southeast Development Commission...
Okay, he's the one that signed it into law.
Listen very well. A lawmaker, or didn't you hear him, was challenging that, why is it that all the other development commissions are working, but that of the East, not even money for any project in there. And that of all the dams in Nigeria, it is that of Iho Dam that they were giving zero allocation. Did you not hear that in the House of Reps the other day? Did you not hear that? So what is that thing that will make you believe that Tinubu even have any regard for the Igbo man or Southeast? that will make me vote for him. Is that not a pointer? Look at all the or somewhere in the north. In fact, everything is southwest. Even the north are complaining. Is that not true? So, on what basis now will any southeasterner vote for Tinubu? We are not talking of Nnamdi Kanu that is going into persecution, not even prosecution. Now look at it. If you check around, at least I wanted you to list those things that will make the Bola to vote for Tinubu. List it now. Let us see it. Nothing. Isokoro, nothing.
Now, Devuma, he says that the president is working.
He's working according to his own understanding.
In the southeast. Several roads have been reconstructed in the southeast.
He's working because
the Enugu-Onitsha road, Enugu-Onitsha, yes, expressway.
Tell me any other place where they are not constructing road. Even how many roads in the southeast?
But in Abia State, the Arochukwu-Ohanfe road is a federal project. It's ongoing.
Yes, truly, it's ongoing, Abi. We are going to eat road.
I understand that Hope Uzodinma is also doing a lot of federal roads in Imo State.
Good, yes. All these things is work.
So and mind you, when you talk about the Southeast not voting or not voting for the president, Barrister, let's play a lot of realistic politics here. Those votes, do they really count? If you have 3 governors from APC, don't you think they are able to influence the results of the people during the election?
No, that was then. I'm telling you.
This time, was then.
This time
not
around,
now anymore.
with the reform of the electoral act, things are going to change. That's what I'm telling you. That all those things that we are hoping on before, it will no longer happen this time around because the people are not stupid. I just gave you an example of what happened in Delta concerning Okowa. And you are telling me that even in River State, you mean APC will clear River State, Abi? After what they have done there? My brother, don't deceive yourself. Tinubu will be taught a lesson this time around. All those master whatever. You cannot use our money that is used to do things. You are using it to pursue your own selfish political survival. Inducing people with money, financial inducement. A lawmaker in Osun State released this thing. I was thinking somebody will challenge him up to now. Nobody have said anything. He said he's a lawmaker. He knows what is going on. People were giving, the House of Representatives are giving 1 billion naira for constituency project. That of the Senate 2 billion naira for constituency project. Meanwhile, there is no project going on anywhere. No project going on anywhere. This money is for their own pocket. So you can see what is going on. All in the name of to go and get votes for Tinubu.
All right. But Barrister, in the coming days, we will see what will happen. We'll see how many more governors will join the APC. Now let's move on.